And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight, we are watching and reacting to Club León versus Violette, or Violette AC versus Club León. Violette's the home team tonight. Trying to overturn a 5-0 deficit. They have to score 5 goals. Probably won't happen. León's semi-rotated. Concacaf Champions League quarterfinal leg 2. Violette contra Club León en la Liga de Campeones de Concacaf cuartos de final. Partido vuelta. I mean, this one's pretty much over, but we'll still do it. This could roll off the rails pretty quickly. I don't know. Starting 11s are as follows for Violette AC. You have Paul Robert Decius, Huygens Michel, Woman Doratius, Fernando Ciceron, John Lerchurch, The Reach, Danny Camille, Steven Saba, Roberto Luima, Elvins Dejan, Jean-Fabrice Vedrine, and Michel Neider-Sherry. 4. Violette. For León in goal, you have Rodolfo Cota. Back 4, Byron Castillo, Paul Bellon, Luis Cervantes, Jesus Ricardo Angulo. Midfield 4, Oscar Villa, Fidel Ambriz, Lucas Romero, Hector Uribe. Front 2, Brian Rubio and Alfonso Alvarado for León. A pretty rotated team. See these. Happy birthday to Winvo, to Orlando Line Fan Club. Happy birthday to you. Hopefully you have had an amazing day, and hopefully the rest of your day is just as amazing. Time difference, but still applies. Still applies, but hopefully had a great day. Hopefully that keeps on continuing. Hell, hopefully you have a good birthday week. But happy birthday to you. '22 is a good year. Nice. I would hope not, but you can't put none past them. But I don't think they will. I don't think they will. But if they score a goal, they're pretty much through. Like, that's it. They score a goal, it's over. They score a goal, it's over. There we go. Got to get this a bit closer. There we go. Now it's right on time. Well, those are two big teams. I mean, Violette is Violette. León might be chokers, but Violette is Violette. So we'll find out what happens. That was 7 years ago. PSG versus Barcelona. Holy shit, that was 7 years ago. Damn, I'm getting old. Next thing you know. Well, yeah. Yeah, that song is stuck in my head. Next Thing You Know by Jordan Davis. Damn good song, though. City destroyed Bayern 3-0. They did. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We are all old. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. As time goes on. Now, if the singularity comes and they have longevity escape velocity, you know, I believe it'll happen, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's at least an interesting thing to look into, at the very least. Happy to see my hometown club beat Minnesota FC 2-1. Kai Kamara carried our team. That's why you trade for him. Chicago, that was a pretty good performance. I'm just worried St. Louis is falling back to earth. Waiting for this game to start. thing should be, yep, here we go. They're playing at Estadio Cibao once again for Violette. Will Atlas defeat Philly tomorrow? No. No. I think Philly's going to win. León, white shorts. Looks like they'll be wearing white kits. No. Those training kits are pretty nice, though. I want one. This shouldn't take long, and this should probably just be shooting the breeze by the 30th minute. If León hasn't scored a goal by then, I mean, a 0-0 draw doesn't hurt them, but Violette is garbage, no offense. Well, I mean, yeah. In a certain sense, yes, they are. Austin just let them get out to a far enough lead that Austin sort of shot themselves in the foot. León might actually win this tournament. No. Getting to the semifinals is a win for them. Starting 11, Decius, Michel, Cicerone, Horatius, Lariche, Luima, Saba, Camille, Bejan, Sherry, and Vedrine for Violette. If it's 0-0 at the half, then I'd be surprised. Me too. I wouldn't put a bet on it. León might actually win this tournament. They're not going to win the tournament. Tigres is going to beat them in the next round. Tigres will beat them in the next round. But that's kind of okay. That's not like a really bad. That's kind of like that's what they wanted, was the semifinals. They're there. They'll probably lose, but they're there. Club León starting 11. Cota, Villa, Belon, Cervantes, Castillo, Angulo, Ambris, Romero, Uribe, Alvarado, and Rubio. It's going to be USA. Yeah, it's probably going to be LAFC or Philly. I believe you. I don't think Tigres wins the final. I think whoever, if it's LAFC or Philly, I think they're going to be the slight favorite going into the final. Pachuca was the one that made it be a 50-50, or maybe even tips toward USA's winning the tournament, MLS, but retaining the Champions League, yes. Cota's not conceded a goal yet in Champions League so far this season. 3 matches. The USA winning a World Cup is as possible as San Marino winning a game. No, it's more possible. I'd say it's more possible. If we're talking about men's World Cup, I'd say it's more possible. Then we have LAFC Vancouver later tonight. LAFC should hold on. Atlas Philadelphia tomorrow. Tigres Motagua Thursday. And then Gold Cup draw Friday. TFC Saturday, Sunday. Champions League recap, semifinal predictions. I figured it out. Maybe I'll go live for the Battlehawks. Probably not, though. Game's about to start. León in green. Violette in their blue and white. Same as last week. Feel tomorrow's going to be a bad day. Reverse of the meme. I don't know if you're talking about for Philly, because I'm doing good right now. I'm feeling good. Real good. So if you're talking about Philly, yeah, maybe, but I think they'll win anyway. Well, are you talking about the Swanson injury, or are you talking about another in St. Louis? Did they even kick off yet? I don't think they did. Want a China kit, but I can't get it. Okay. Huh? Game's about to start. Upamecano solid today. There we go. Swanson. Yeah, that was a harsh injury to watch. And I think the U.S. women's team needs her. So losing her is not good. They did kick off 20 minutes ago. Oh. That's like 45. Huh, that's an interesting start time. LAFC playing the second leg at BMO Stadium, Bank of California Stadium. I'm calling it both till I get used to calling it BMO Stadium, which I don't know if I ever will. Eric injury is heartbreaking, not going to say anything more. I agree with that. Not looking forward to watching the boring opening ceremony for the Gold Cup draw. See, that's the fun part of the stream. Of mine, not the Gold Cup. I mean the watch-along. That's the fun part. Then once we start doing the draw, it's me just following the picks. I mean, I'm water than mayonnaise, so I don't know how, but okay. I'll take it. Maybe that's just the energy. 30 minutes, 0-0 for the USA versus Ireland. And we've kicked off. León playing forward. Nice. Nice. 10 seconds in, it's pouring rain down in the Dominican Republic because, again, Violette can't play at home. It's pouring rain. I should have looked at the tropical weather. I should have. That one's on me. Playing over the top, Chakota catches it. This could make it a bit harder, the conditions. But Kota's not giving up a goal yet this tournament. Well, technically, Wano Haiti home games because of political strife, political turmoil. First minute. Basically just domestic situations. Politically and muddy as hell in our backyard. Well, it rains a lot in the Pacific Northwest, and then you have the atmospheric river that leads to all these severe weather outbreaks in the Midwest. Well, has to start somewhere, don't it? Second minute, 0-0. See, that's where we are. Just watching to see if anything happens. We're talking about how severe weather. This is nice. I could pick up like Schaumburg, Illinois, hot as hell. They don't play any league games. They haven't played since May up until they haven't played any league games since May. They only played the Caribbean Club Championship, then they won it. Now they've played Champions League. That's all they've played in the past year. They haven't played any league games. That's the point. Like, you didn't hear that they hadn't played since May during the first leg of the round of 16. League was suspended, yes. Damn. I mean, it's only 76 here. That isn't too bad. That's out for a throw-in for Violette. 0-0, 0-0. Esta noche, 0-5 global. And at this point, prime bottle. Big up from Jamaica. Big up to you as well. Prime bottle. I'm not Logan Paul. Well, they said it during the Champions League coverage, too. Mid-50s in Portland. That sounds pretty good, too. I only follow Alianza. Well, that's El Salvador. And when they were in the Concacaf League, the El Salvadoran League was suspended. How about you remember that? Over the top. Save by Violette. By Decius. I don't even know I'll be able to say that. I can get in Spanish if León keeps scoring goals. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, no, I think I got it. What's 10? 10. Okay, no, so I know 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, I am. Live and review. And if León somehow blows this, I'll do a double RSR for both games. They won't, though, or when LAFC Vancouver's over, I'll talk about both in the same video. I don't think that'll happen, but who knows? Let's remember I picked León to win this tie. Looks like I'm going to get that. Speaking of, there we go. There we go. Playing forward is León. This will be a snoozer of a game. Yeah, I'm still covering because it's the first on a Tuesday, so here we are. It'll be better if this stream goes off the rails. I don't know if it'll happen, though. Chose to watch Inter 2-0. Inter Miami 2 or Inter Milan? Like what we talking? I didn't even know there were MLS Next Pro games going on today, if that was the case. 6th minute. Free kick here for León. Today was Inter versus Benfica. Yep, you're right. Barella and Lukaku. I was like, wait, but that's not on right now. I guess you're just watching the replay, though. 6th minute. Cross in. Someone in our Timbers group chat said the real ones watch Inter versus Benfica. Well, it's not even on right now. Unless they're watching the replay and they saved it. But I guess you could do that. Adrenaline in my soul. Every fight out of control. Gone. I think it didn't say that right. Do it all to get them off their feet. Crowd is here, about to blow. Waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa! I was like, that third lyric wasn't right. You've got a good radio voice. Not really. Not really, but I'm good enough looking for camera, but I do definitely have radio voice, definitely. I'm not completely that bad off, though. 8th minute. That theme song is on your For You page constantly. I mean, Kingdom is a banger. Compared to everything else in WWE right now, besides My Time Is Now, Worlds Apart, I'd say most theme songs in WWE right now suck. Because Def Rebel sucks. Like maybe Seth Rollins' theme song, and Roman's is kind of growing on me. But Bayley's sucks. American Alphas sucks. I miss CFOs. I miss those songs. Yeah, I saw. Same thing as... Yeah, I saw. I see. Jeff Hardy's theme song. Well, he's always had that. Yeah, there's always going to be a major rant. I'm just waiting for the TFC moment that makes me have it. Really? Well, now I got to look that one up. 9th minute, 0-0. But seriously, though. WWE theme music besides Sami Zayn, John Cena, and Cody Rhodes all sucks. at this point. Like, I miss CFOs. Like, well, no. Does Dolph Ziggler still have Here to Show the World? Did they stop using that crap theme song with him and Rude? Oh, that's okay. That's been around for ages. Hold on again. Cena's has been around for ages. Playing forward, 10th minute. 0-0 esta noche. Yep, perfect. 10th minute. We would do Real Chelsea tomorrow. No. But if Chelsea are in striking distance with a second leg, I'll consider it. But because I don't think there's anything like I could do some early, then do Montreal. If it's a Tuesday, do Montreal versus Vaughan for the Canadian Championship. Yes, it starts next week. Or Wednesday before the Continental Cup or Continental Classico, I could do Real Chelsea. At least live. I'll think about next week if they're in striking distance. In actual striking distance, Chelsea. If it's not like 3-1, 2-2 White Sox versus Twins. Interesting. What about Rey Mysterio? I mean, I like Rey, but his music, I'm okay with it. It's nothing special. It's better than what they have currently. I mean, it's probably one of the best themes just because of all the Def Rebel crap that's there. I was never really a fan of Rey Mysterio's theme before. Like, it definitely rocketed up the list, though. It's probably top 10 now. I like Rey as a wrestler, don't get me wrong, but his music didn't really do anything for me. Union tomorrow. Hot Wheels Monster Truck Commercial 2000s. There's a playlist of the ads, so maybe there. Okay. Just making these cards. Kota, what the hell happened to the TV? How we doing, Hans? What about JBL? JBL's not even on TV right now. I'm probably going to have to put that forward. How we doing, Hans? León playing forward here. Trying to score a goal to wrap this up completely. Playing forward. If we must want to classify, they have to win 3 matches in Taiwan. We already beat San Luis. Now we have to beat Toluca, Monterrey, and tie with America. Do you think we have a chance? I think you do. Under Turco, you played damn well against San Luis. I think they could beat Toluca. I think they could beat Monterrey. Drawing America, that may be the hard part, but if they're already qualified, maybe they'll rotate. I think you have a chance. 37 is Cody, I think. Nice. Agreed. It's a lot of live football. I mean, here's the thing about wrestling, okay? Y'all say, yes, it's scripted. Yes, it's fake. But y'all don't bring that same energy when you watch movies. Like, superhero movies are the same. Like, it's like, oh, wrestling's scripted, wrestling's fake. You don't say that about theater. You don't say that about movies. You don't say that about TV shows. It's not like you're watching anything I mean, you could be watching reality shows, but you know, when you're watching a freaking Spider-Man movie, hell, freaking what's his name? Tom Holland's not even doing his own stunts. At least John Cena does his own stunts. At least Seth Rollins does his own stunts. They're breaking their bodies anyway. So, I don't like hearing it. I don't like hearing it. If you're going to say wrestling's corny, I'll tell you that freaking Marvel movies are corny. I'll tell you that freaking Die Hard is corny. Don't. Seriously. It's all the same. Just because it's more socially acceptable to watch header on goal! 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 Violette! Goal! Michelle Nider-Shedi makes it 1-0 on the night. 1-0. Esta noche. 1-5. Global. León is still alive. Or not León. Violette is still alive. Wow. Violette is still alive. No way. Shedi scores once again. What a beautiful header. They're still alive. Is León going to do it again? No way. Violette have to score 4 more just to send it to a shootout and keep a clean sheet. They have to score 6 to win outright while keeping a clean sheet. If León scores, the tie is over. You didn't come off like a jerk, but I'm going to fight for wrestling, okay? I love the art. There's an art to professional wrestling more than there is to movies. There is an art to it, I would think, personally, because there is. So I'll defend it. But again, I think there's more of an art to wrestling than there is movies or TV shows. Now, of course, sports, real sports, of course. But I think there's more of a performance art to wrestling that gives it its, which is probably why it's not socially acceptable. But, to people who think they're enlightened, yeah, I'm definitely a redneck, okay? I'm not saying I'm not. I am a redneck. Hand on heart. I may be a bit smarter, but I still am. It is what it is, though. But I'm not saying you were, but I've heard people be jerks about stuff like that. And I just, even though you weren't, I just wish people would see it the way I do. So I think there's an art to professional wrestling. Sometimes people find love at an early age. Sometimes people find love at an early age. Sometimes that's just life. Sometimes you don't find love until you're near your 30s. Sometimes you find love in high school. And you find that person. Is it hard to find that person in this current era? Yeah, in this current day and age, yes. But if you find that person, you don't let them go. Halftime, USA 1-0. As I mean, don't screw something up that's good for you, you know. Just for soulless fun, you know. Violette scored a goal about 3 minutes ago. They still have a chance to come back. I don't think they will be coming back. But, hey, Rodolfo Cota got a goal scored on him. Paredes and Laria playing for Portland this weekend. Good. Yeah. Nice. 1-0 U.S. women's national team. A couple of my friends that I know are there. Alana Cook 1-0. Okay. I believe so. Yeah, I saw that. How we doing, Isaiah? Marvel movies are corny, too. Reality shows are scripted, too. Here we go. I was going to mention the other day the Turcos coach League Emekis can't let go to other leagues. He's a spectacular coach. I agree with that. Don't forget to update from Ford Madison for Chicago House. Yes. You're guessing Club León on the night. Yes, they're down. And they may just be down. Nope, that's passed. That sucks. I think the U.S. women's national team needs Mallory Swanson. I think they need her. She's a damn good player. And they really need her. I think she's one of the better players on the team, especially now in the Vlatko era. So, to win a trophy. So, Violette. Oh, they're causing León some problems. I think León's choking. I think they're starting to choke. Maybe took me way too long to freaking make these cards. Hold on, wait. There we go. Taking me way too long. Yes, I'm going to do a draw watch along on Friday, yes. I think he will. I think Kalisken will keep putting on good performances and get called up. I agree. U.S. women's national team don't win this World Cup. Maybe we should get some like we did. Tokyo, 3rd place. Seems realistically, bronze medal, not a bad result. Yeah, that seems a bit realistic to me. 2-0 Ford Madison, as it should be. I didn't bet on it, but as it should be. Where are we? Okay, this is the final. Predict. There we go. Perfect. So the cards are ready for the recap on the Saturday recap. Or Sunday recap, my bad. This doesn't feel like a Tuesday to me. Nice. In and out. That's nice. What'd you get? Burger, fries. Want Qatar to get a hard group. They're actually getting drawn into a group. Yes, they're not heading a group. They're actually getting drawn in one. I hope they do get a hard group. Frankly, I want them to be in Canada's group. I mean, Canada whipped their ass the last time they played Qatar. So I think we'll do it again. Frankly. That felt good the first time. What should have been the Gold Cup 3rd place match in 2021 will be played twice in a year. Less than a year, actually. Could be, I should say. It should be, though. No Chicago Derby. BR Live's YouTube channel for most of them right now, but Portland's not going to be on stream next round. And I don't know about Miami either. Because if I'm able to do Miami, Inter Miami versus Miami FC, I'm going to do it. If I can. Because that seems like a really good game. And I can wear my Miami jersey on camera for a game before the playoffs. Or Leagues Cup. Played it. By the time when Qatar made the deal to get 2 gold cups, Ukraine wasn't even in people's minds when Ukraine made that deal. Or not, you mean Qatar. Qatar. When Qatar made the deal to get into 2 gold cups, Ukraine wasn't on anybody's minds. And I wouldn't want to cross Qatar, if I'm being honest. Because they probably blame Concacaf for doing the right thing and blame the U.S. government for that. So I wouldn't cross Qatar. 23rd minute. Columbus plays Indy 11 on Wednesday, trying to figure out the streams. It'll probably be BR Live, but if it's not, well, Akramafi could be a threat because he's doing good for Al-Sadd. Of course, he was a threat last Gold Cup. I don't know. I mean, Kiros may make them better, but I still think Canada's better than Qatar. How about Sacramento? I don't know if Sacramento is going to be on BR Live. I just know Portland isn't. Because Rory told me. Violette has a chance here. Shot! What a save by Kota. But Violette's still knocking at the door. 24th minute. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Jesus, Violette is knocking on the door. They may actually do this. They may actually do this. I mean, 4 goals in 60 minutes, you know. Oh, and by the way, it's very possible that Qatar could also be in the 2025 Gold Cup because they may do the 2025 Gold Cup as another test event for... Oh, interesting. So Portland may still be being streamed. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Hopefully that's true. But back to the point. They're also going to use the 25 Gold Cup as another test event for the 26 World Cup. And they may expand it to the point where there's 2 UEFA teams, 2 CONMEBOL, 16 Concacaf, or is it 12 Concacaf? Either way, it'll be mainly Concacaf with AFC, UEFA, CONMEBOL, African, and OFC. I think maybe it's just 4, but they're trying to expand it to 24. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 16 and 8. So. Violette still going forward. Here's another chance. Cross into the box. That's out for a corner. León's getting pushed around a bit. Got a touchscreen radio, backup camera put in the car. Just picked it up before the in and out. That's actually a pretty good decision. I hope it's not that New York City Comunicaciones goal storm again, but luckily leading by 5. If they were leading by 3 or 4, I'd be worried. But this is León we're talking about. Let's not act like they're ambivalent to this. Goal! 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 Shetty again! 2-0! 2-0! 2-5 global! Oh my God! León! No! 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 No way! Violette Shetty scores again on another header. Oh my word! No way! Freaking Kota is freezed like he's Han Solo in Carbonite. Well, that's 26 minute. No way! No way! 3 goals in 60 minutes and a clean sheet. If they do that, they're at least going to a penalty shootout. No way! No way! Is this real? Is this real? No way! Is this real? I cannot be legitimately... This better be a dream. Nope, it's real. León. Are you kidding me? If they score. If León scores, this is over, but I don't think Violette's scoring 7. But León, you better get something right. Hey, I didn't expect this to happen. I don't think anybody expected this. Violette's actually putting León to the sword. It's like that freaking call an ambulance, but not for me meme. Jeez. Are they going to VAR? VAR for what? For a penalty kick for León. No, no. Nah, I think that's a penalty. I mean, yeah, penalty. He took out his legs. He didn't get the bar. It's the ball. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Yep, penalty for León. Penalty para León. If they score, they save themselves because I don't think Violette's scoring 7. The momentum has been taken away unless Decius can make the save. Well, that was a fun 30 minutes. But I think León's going to save themselves. Violette is not scoring 7. It is Rubio to take the penalty. Brian Rubio to put León through after a little bit of a testy moment. Brian Rubio, 29th minute. Can Decius make the save? If he does, Violette may still have a fighting chance. That was a penalty, so Decius has to try to make this save. Rubio to take the run. Shot! Goal! 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 Gol de León! Gol de la Fiera! Gol de Rubio! 2-1. 2-6 global. That'll do it. That will do it. León may lose on the night, but they're probably going through unless some crazier stuff happens. But I think that stopped Violette's momentum. They had the belief, but I don't know if they do anymore. To score 7, they have to score 5 more. I don't think it happens. Rubio in the 30th minute does the job. Yeah, that was a fun 30 minutes. Better than nothing. And Violette gets the ball back. Cleared away. I don't know about the Shakes, but Violette's so scary to play against. They actually may be good. I mean, the fact that they fought through it, I mean, you got to say. Say what? I can't really do them. In and out's going to Tennessee. Interesting. It's over. Most likely, yes. Voodoo Magic, I don't think we're going to go that far. Violette made us believe for a second that they could pull it off. In the end, no. Kind of wish they did finish it off, though. We got another 45 of this game, 90 minutes for LAFC Vancouver. Review that. Then we have 2 games left this week, 1 per day, then the draw. Then, of course, TFC on the weekend. Lamau Orlando. I don't know what's been happening with the Galaxy. Like, they just got smacked by Houston. Like, I put the Galaxy to be as competitive as LAFC, but LAFC is going to run all over them. Over the bar! But that'll be a corner. León almost caused themselves an own goal. Almost, but it's a over-the-bar corner kick. Chicago House 2-1 Ford Madison. Chicago House scored. I kind of want to see them come back all the way. 2-1 here. Can Violette score another? What do you think on the red card thing for VAR for LA Galaxy? Costa definitely deserved the red card. Past the post. There was 2 or 3 red cards against Houston? I didn't see the other 2, but I saw the Costa one. Douglas Costa deserved that red card. That was dumb. Throwing some dude down like it was a wrestling show. That was just stupid. Who do I think will win on the night? I'm not sure, but will León go through? Yes. They've done enough to go through, but I don't know if Violette will hold on. Before the game, I thought León would win single-handedly, but they did not. Or they are not. Columbus New England game will be game of the weekend. Might end up ripping my hair out. I don't blame you. That Columbus Crew post looking at all the 2000 stuff, 90 stuff was pretty cool, though, by the way. That was pretty cool with all, like, the young players. If the Galaxy don't make the playoffs, Chris Klein will step down as president of the Galaxy. Literally just saw that. Yeah, I saw that, too, but I didn't know that was real. I was like, huh? Really? I was like, okay. Interesting. I was like, interesting. 34th minute. I was like, that's interesting. Yeah, Douglas Costa needs to go. I don't even think he wants to be there. That's probably why he did what he did. Yeah. Vanzier's an idiot. Struber's a scumbag for not pulling him. And yeah, those apologies seemed ChatGPT written for sure. Struber should have pulled him. And I don't know. It seems like Struber is not getting any heat at all. Because it seems like Coronel was like, dude, pull him to Struber. And Struber said, nah. I think Struber should be getting more heat than he is. But that's just me. "35th minute. They both should be getting a lot of heat, but Struber should be getting more than he is. Vanzier getting amount of backlash that he so deserves, but Struber's not getting nothing as of now. "2-1 Violette, 6-2 on aggregate for León. Rosters will be out soon. Goal for León. It's 2-2. They score. It's 2-2 León. That's 7-2 on aggregate. Yeah, this game's over. León's coming back. Yeah, I agree with that. Caceres was stupid too. Yeah, you don't put your hands on a ref, but I didn't see that one. It was mostly the that whole situation went from bad to worse. I agree. Struber should be getting more heat. I agree. Yeah, exactly. Had a chance to pull him, and the players, Red Bulls players, even wanted him pulled. He didn't listen. Yeah, it's over now. Goal León. Are they going to VAR? 37th minute, 2-2, 7-2 on aggregate. I'm watching it. We've just been talking about the Vanzier situation. Yes, I heard about it. I saw it. We just been talking about it. I guess they're calling a foul against León, but it was more like the defender ran into his own goalkeeper. I mean, yeah, I can see why. They're going to VAR now. The Continental Classico, USA, Mexico on the 19th next week. I'm still watching it because, you know, it may not mean anything, but it'll get me views. So I'll be here for it. No goal. Wait. Yep, it'll be a goal kick. No goal. Free kick. Free kick. Goal. Did Violette score? Hold on. Cross. Past the post. No. Free kick. Let me put this forward because it paused. 38th minute. Two to 1. Still is. So it is 2-1, 6-2 on aggregate, but León still has the away goal. They'll probably score again. 39th minute. We're getting close to the half. Thirty-ninth minute. Final prediction is Tigres versus LAFC. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I'm sort of, if it's Philly LAFC as of now, unless Philly goes out, just goes balls to the wall tonight. From what I've seen so far, I think LAFC probably is the favorite over Philly. I might have to diverge for once. Do you have a favorite Asian team? Ooh. Country, Japan, of course. I do like Al Hilal, but Japan-wise, I do watch a good bit of J-League, but do I really have a favorite club, though? Honestly, I root for all the Japan teams in Asian Champions League, so I watch J-League, and whatever Japan team is playing in Asian Champions League, I'll root for. And if there's a Japanese team in the final, 2 p.m. is the Gold Cup draw? Wow. Well, that's early. Jeez. Shot over the bar. Yeah, if Denny Bouanga's scoring, he doesn't stop. Yeah, LAFC should win, but I might have to diverge. I don't know if Philly is final quality this year so far. I didn't watch a UCL game today. I didn't. 2 p.m. is the Gold Cup draw. Jeez. 2 p.m. on Friday is the Gold Cup draw. They couldn't wait till like midday. That sounds a bit weird. Jeez. Over the bar. That just sounds a bit weird. But hey, if it's early, it's early. I mean, I'll find a way. Oh, 2-1. Viva Ronaldo. Did you see the UEFA Champions League? Not today. Yeah, 2 p.m. It really is. Interesting. All right. To me, that seems like a bit too much, but a bit too early, but okay. 42nd minute. Yeah, I just looked it up. 2 p.m. That wasn't a Fox screw up. It legitimately is. That sucks. But I'll be up. I'll find a way. Sapporo kit, but I'm a Tokyo fan because of Nagatomo moving from Serie A team Inter Milan over the bar. 43rd minute. León has the lead. Gold Cup's going to be here before you know it. Next thing you know. Nations League, next thing you know. You got Gold Cup, next thing you know. Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo? I hate to admit it, but Messi. Well, I don't even know if hate to admit it's the right word, but Messi is better than Cristiano. Messi. Messi's the GOAT. It's been proven. Leafs winning 3-2 over Tampa without Matthews and Marner. Damn, Toronto might win the first round. This team might be for real. And no Samsonov either. "44th minute. Lionesses have their first loss with Australia." Interesting. The European champions lose to Australia. Angel Di Maria better than Messi. He's the one that carries Argentina. What did I just... What? Angel Di Maria. Well, no, that's not going to happen because Mexico's not winning the Gold Cup. Or the Nations League, for that matter. That's just dreamland. Next thing you know, that's a dream. Can Holland break a record? Most likely. And yes, the song Next Thing You Know by Jordan Davis is stuck in my head. Good song, though. León looking for a second, an actual second. Cross in. Here you go. Shot over the bar. What a tackle, but that's a corner. 44th minute. Wonder how much stoppage time. Honestly, Mexico can't win anything in general the way they're playing. Plus, they have no business being in the Nations League semis. It's like saying, Mexico, what are you doing here? I wish Jamaica ended up making it. That would have been great. 2 minutes of stoppage time for this first half. Rhonda made a hit me cake. It was so delicious. I wonder what is that? I guess I got to look that up on Pinterest after this is over. I'm sure the recipe would be on Pinterest. I mean, everything is. What? I love to cook. Pinterest is very good for recipes, whether they're different recipes or mock remakes of different chain restaurant recipes or whatever. Oh, there's some pretty cool gadgets on Pinterest too, actually. Honestly, the main reason I got Pinterest, or not the main reason, but what sort of, made me get it was trying to find, I think it was during was it? It was close to, it was either late 2019 or during the lockdown, but I was trying to find the whole recipe to Amish friendship bread, like the starter and all, like how to make the starter and everything. The zone in Canada is the J1 league. Oh, interesting. This is probably the last kick of the half. Because normally if there's Amish friendship bread, you don't get the starter. Somebody gives you the starter, then you have the directions from there. But if you don't know anybody who can give it to you, Pinterest has, it's not a complete secret, turns out. There's actually the starter and everything on Pinterest. Still haven't made it yet, but it's pretty good the one time, 2 times I had it back in 08, 09. That's when I thought it was a complete secret unless somebody gave you the batter. But 47th minute, they're still going. This should be halftime, so yeah. It's like learn how to make it because Chef Ramsay and other chefs. Oh, interesting. 2-1 at the half. 2-1. 2-6 global. León should be done. Or this should be through. Halftime. But again, it's kind of a banana bread-ish thing. It's sort of like that Amish friendship bread, but it's sort of like it has cinnamon, banana. It's kind of like that. It's actually, from what I remember, cinnamony, banana-y, pretty good. But it's kind of like a banana bread, so to speak. Real Salt Lake 3-1 Charlotte, but Charlotte has a lazy defense. Good win for Salt Lake. Good win for y'all. I agree. With that being said, see, that's where we are now. This game is over. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get going for the second half, and hopefully it passes by quick so we get to LAFC Vancouver, and hopefully that does pretty good, even though that's pretty close to being over as well, but not as over as this was. With that being said, sit tight, we'll be back. We'll be back. Woo, boy. Chicago House equalized it 2-2. That's interesting. LAFC 1-0 Vancouver. That would be enough, most likely. Sit tight, we'll be back. for the second. We're back for the stats of the half, 2-2. We're back for the stats of the half. Here we go. Stats of the half, 7 shots to 6. 5 shots on target to 4. 2 assists to 0. 8 shots to 3. 9 fouls to 8. 48% possession to 55. Or 45% possession to 55. 1 offside to 0. 5 corners to 1. 100 correct passes to 138. 10 incorrect passes to 21. 110 passes to 159. 91% pass accuracy to 87% pass accuracy. Cards, 1 yellow to 0. No reds on either side. León, for a while, looked like they were on the ropes against Violette, but León did enough to get the goal they needed, and they could just settle this down, which they have. But Violette looked like they could come back and finish this off a little bit ago. Pablo Mastrani sacked after a 4-1 loss. I could see it. Nice. How's NYCFC? 1-0 USA still. Zlatan coming back. I'd love to see it. 4-0. That's where we are. But again, pretty simple half. Violette had some moments, but really, León is now just calming it down. They took the lead. I don't think there's really any chance for Violette to score 5 more in 45 minutes. I think this is pretty much cut and dry as it is. But let's see how the second half turns, pretty much. Maybe there's something we don't expect. But again, didn't expect Violette to even have the lead at this point, technically, on the night. On the night, yes, but technically they don't. But on the night, they have a lead. They could still win today. Don't watch this game. Watch Forward Madison. I can't just switch up like that. Say to Violette, if they did win, they do win, even though León is ahead of them on aggregate, they should keep their head held high. I agree with that. Keep a tab on it on FOTMob. I don't even know if I could. But, I mean, honestly, yes, why not? I can't switch up. But let's see if it's on FOTMob for that matter. Open Cup. Oh, there it is. It is. Okay. 92nd minute, 2-2. Just turned 93. They don't have much news about it. Jeez. 93rd minute. They're in extra time. Nice. Might as well just bring it up on YouTube and watch it from the other side of my eye. Actually. There it is. Here it is. Boom. Actually, I'll just put it here. How about that? That's better. There we go. I have it up on YouTube over here. Chicago House versus Forward Madison. Because honestly, why not? Hawks 71-66 Heat. Interesting. Keeper post save 2 seconds. I'm seeing that right now. Oh my God, this stream is freaking horrible. Like the camera work is just, oh my God. It's not great. July 16th, Oh, the Women's World Cup starts on the 20th. Well, at least the Gold Cup, then there's a little bit of a break in there. You might, I might just, I'll drop this right now. You might just be seeing me do the skills competition and all-star game in a cabin in Pigeon Forge, just so you know, instead of here. But, because just Heat might just lose to the Hawks. And somebody said that Eric Spoelstra was the best coach left in the league right now in the playoffs. Lol. Craig Carton just doesn't. I was watching the Carton show this morning. This was on FS1. I kept it on there. He's wrong. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee stream. If I'm there. On the day of the All-Star game and the skills competition. Yeah. I'll keep you updated. That's why I was down there. That's why I was off camera for so long at the half. Gold Cup will be all here. Leagues Cup will be all here. The All-Star game might just be a little bit special. All-Star festivities might be a little bit special. Might be. I may have to record the Leagues Cup. Well, maybe. Maybe I'll record those down there too. I don't know. The Leagues Cup predictions. I don't know. Lowry's washed. I agree. He actually has been bad this season, actually. Completely. But León Violette's pretty much over. Player down, injured. I'll focus on this Madison-Chicago house game. Can we have the Leagues Cup predictions outside? My ass just sitting in a jacuzzi doing the Leagues Cup predictions. I mean, here Toronto's winning right now. The Leafs are. Raptors play tomorrow. I hope the United States do better in the Gold Cup because I do not want to see another 1-0 scoreline like last Gold Cup. Every game but the Haiti game was one. Wait, or was it Martinique? Like, seriously, though, every U.S. game in the Gold Cup was 1-0 besides one game last time. Like, I remember that post Concacaf made, like, the steps to the final and had 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. I mean, hey, if it works, it works, right? If it works, it works. "47th minute. For Violette León, but Mexico literally lost to 1-0 Merchants, but somehow beat 2021 Canada. We ended up drawing them at the Azteca and beating them at Edmonton. So in the end, who really won? Who really won? We should have beat them in that semifinal, though. We kind of got hosed a bit. Like 2 VAR calls against us, at least you say one of the penalties. Then the freaking Hector Herrera thing happened. That was a heartbreaker. But hey, in the end, I mean, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss against Mexico in that year. It's pretty good. I mean, when it really mattered, who came through is the question. I mean, World Cup qualifying matters more than Gold Cup, especially in that moment. That may just be Cope. I don't know. Still 2-2 in Madison, Wisconsin. Madison game on your iPad. I don't blame you. That's probably better than this. Madison's wearing pink. I'm guessing. Chicago wearing black. Madison's. Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay. Well, it would be. Who am I kidding? I knew. Basically watching the Leafs since I got home. I can't believe they're beating the Lightning without Matthews and Marner, but I'll take it. Wonder how the Jays are doing, speaking of. Violette clears. That's a horrible pass back. I don't know what the hell you're trying to do. Let's see. How are the Jays doing? Probably be at the 4th inning by now. 5th. Oh, the Jays are winning by 1. How are they only winning by 1 against Detroit? What the hell? At least they're winning. Jeez. Game day. Top 6, too. I don't like where this is going. They just got the lead. Zach Pop is pitching. Yeah, we're going to lose that lead pretty close. I say go! Oh, passed over the post. Who you got representing the East in the NHL? The Leafs. The Leafs. Agreed. Agreed. Dad used to go to Detroit Tigers games. Nice. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that Struber is just sliding under the radar here. Pretty much. Like they're all putting it on Vanzier, which, I mean, he said it. But Struber should have subbed him out at the first opportunity. And you had a 21-minute stoppage where he could easily just have pulled him, but he didn't. And then Vanzier goes on to try a bicycle kick as soon as game restarts. So, to me personally, Struber deserves just as much heat as Vanzier's getting, if not more. Because Vanzier stepped away, he did. Stepped away of his own volition, as far as what I heard from Red Bulls. At this point, I think at this point, the Vanzier part is that case is sort of closed, at least on his book. But, of course, there's still an investigation. But Struber's the person who should get the heat now, because Vanzier stepped away. Whether Red Bull's lying by saying it was of his own volition and it's not, who knows? But their speak was it was of his own volition. So at this point, I think Struber should be under the crosshairs now. Here comes Chicago. Oh, Chicago might just... Did they? No save. Oh, Oilers. Probably wrong, but I think the Oilers have a really good chance. Edmonton. That's a... Oh. Ooh. Goal for Chicago. Chicago scores. It was a goal. Oh. It is 3-2 Chicago. My bad. Here it is. Here it is. It didn't look like it went in. Yeah, this camera's horrible. Plays forward. Shot from the angle. There it is. Yep, it is a goal. Yeah, the goalkeeper walked into the net. Yeah, there it is. 3-2 Chicago House. Right before the half of the extra time. Madison might be thrown out. Huh. Interesting. Madison kit reminds me of the 4th PSG kit. You know, I kind of see it. I do see it, yeah. Like that purple and pink kit, yeah, I see it. Oh, past the post. Yeah, I see it. 54th minute. I would buy it. Ford Madison loves to sell their kits. I would buy it though. Why say Oilers? Because McDavid, that's why. Because Connor McDavid, that's why. That's my only reason. Connor McDavid is Connor McDavid. Scores lots of goals. That's why. It's the first thing that came to mind. 1 minute of stoppage time. I've said it before in the NHL playoffs. Connor McDavid would put the Oilers forward. Well, it's just like the Leafs. It hasn't happened yet. But at some point, it's bound to happen. McDavid and his supporting core are actually good now. Well, that does help. Bouanga Masterclass. He already had one, but I guess maybe another. Avalanche might be able to win the West again. I hope they do. That would be nice. I'd love to see it. Leafs versus Avalanche would be a great Stanley Cup final. Leafs versus Avalanche would be amazing. I mean, I hope the Leafs win, but Chicago Derby will be unbelievable. I think Chicago House could actually win. Call me crazy, but I think Chicago House could actually win. Fire suck. I may actually pick halftime here. Chicago House is leading. I may pick Chicago House over the Fire. No joke. Now there's a freaking camera. Oh, here we go. Crowd shot, but they're back to the FS1 graphics. 56 minute, 2-1 for Violette versus León. This game's pretty much over. León has the away goal. I don't think Violette would score more than maybe 2 more. They'd be lucky to score 1 or 2 more. León's pretty much closing this one out. Hoping Toronto wins. Their fans are nowhere near as bad as Cowboys fans. Like Toronto Maple Leafs fans, TFC fans, they're good. They're good people. And yeah, they may believe in their team when their team is still alive, but then they get depressed after they get their hearts broken. They don't keep saying, oh, they don't even say next year's the year. They got to start believing again. The SpongeBobs. I mean, but yeah, Leafs fans are good people. Honestly, I could say that about every Toronto fan base. They're good people. They're good people. They're good people. I'm serious. The Fire suck. I'm serious. The Fire suck. It seems like an obvious upset. That's just me. 58th minute. Still 2-1 for Violette. Second half starting here for Ford versus Chicago House. Conference Finals. Western Conference Finals. Violette to clear the ball. León has not scored since their penalty. Not that that matters. Cross in over the bar. '58th minute. Chicago still 3-2. Can't believe it. 59th minute. Ooh. And at the 18, chips over the bar. Madison tried to tie it up. Hopefully Aiden Hill will be ready to go by then. Second in wins among our goalies. Formed a great tandem with Thompson. I hope so, too. 60th minute. Jets will clinch the final wild card spot if they beat the Wild. They're winning 2-0. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Uribe's off for Davia. León's putting on some of their big guns in the second half. I don't know why you would. I mean, the game's over. I mean, you've won the tie. You got the away goal. The tie's over. I don't know why you put your big guns on, but okay, it's León, so I don't know why I should be shocked. These Irish in the USA are playing very tough to move the ball against. Hard to break down. Looks like Canada's going to have a very tough group in the Women's World Cup. I mean, wouldn't surprise me. Playing forward. Oh. USA 1-0. Still is. 107th minute. Got a crowd shot. Cleared goal kick for León. That don't surprise me. Single-handedly look like Kyrie on ice. That actually sounds pretty good. For Kucherov, not for the Leafs, but that sounds pretty good. 108th minute. Clone High's coming back, I saw. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. No, it does. No. Bad things have happened to the Kennedys. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Even though the grassy knoll. There was a shooter on the grassy knoll. Lyndon Baines Johnson got JFK down to Dallas. That's not even tinfoil hat. That's just Lyndon Baines Johnson got JFK. Boom. How we doing, Ozon? Kraken made the playoffs. It's so great to see. They were always going to be a good team. They just didn't have the time to adjust and get good players. I agree, but that McCann trade is going to hurt the Leafs for a while. That was a trade that, I don't like. 110th minute. How we doing, Ozon? 63rd minute. León! Oh, that's not a foul? Yeah, okay. 63rd minute. Who was McCann traded for? Honestly, I forgot. I just know the Leafs traded him. Or I was reminded. I should say. Traded for Philip Hollander to the Leafs. Oh no, wait, he was picked in the expansion draft. He was picked in the expansion draft. Oh, no, the Leafs traded for him. The Leafs traded for him so they could keep Kerfoot instead of... Oh, I regret it, yeah. Should have kept Kadri. But it technically had something to do with Kerfoot, so you're not completely wrong. But it was the Jared McCann trade for Hollander, and they kept McCann unprotected to keep Kerfoot from the Kraken, because that's what the thought process was. I don't think it was a good move, but I think McCann's better than Kerfoot, but that's just me personally. But so we traded for a dude for 5 days just so he'd get expansion draft picked so we could keep, because it was going to be Kerfoot if we didn't do that. And even then, there was still talk that it could have been Kerfoot instead of McCann. So if it wasn't McCann and it was Kerfoot, McCann would have been the replacement. But since they picked McCann, it did have something to do with Kerfoot. So you're not wrong, technically. Pretty much it was just Kerfoot will never be great. That's why Avalanche got rid of him. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. And Jared McCann has 40-something goals, and we just traded for him so we wouldn't lose our guy. Yeah, that was smart. Like, at this point, I'm starting to think that freaking there's multiple players better than Kerfoot on that bottom 6. 2 subs here for León versus Violette. 3-2 Leafs in the third period. Okay. Leafs team building is suspect. I mean, when you're in cap hell and you got to start throwing things around just to make some work, I mean, of course it's going to be. When you put 3/4 of your cap on your 4 best players, goal for the Leafs 4-3. I hope the playoffs aren't this heart-wrenching. I'm not even watching. 4-2. Oh, 4-2. Empty? Well, it's not empty netter. It's 8 minutes left. Easily for me, I'm sad that we didn't keep Zach Hyman. Like, Zach Hyman is better than Kerfoot. Kind of understand why we didn't. Elias Hernandez is coming on, but still. Zach Hyman is better than Kerfoot. Freaking Freddie Gauthier is better. Over the top, León headed away in the 67th. We could have kept Kadri. We didn't. Kadri was the freaking... Vasilevsky let the puck go through his arm and body. I mean, that's the way you got to beat him, considering he has all that padding that makes him look... Marc-Anthony Kaye or Kerfoot? Which Colorado reject do I like more? Is that the question? Okay. I mean, Marc-Anthony Kaye is starting to look a little bit respectable. Like, his last game was actually pretty good. He actually can have some good potential. Or, well, I wouldn't say good potential, but, he's had some moments recently. He had a good game last weekend, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Marc-Anthony Kaye. I'd rather... It's a hard choice, but I'd rather have him out of the Colorado rejects. I wish we kept Prizo, and I wish we kept Kadri, but do I still think Alonso Coelho is better than Marc-Anthony Kaye? Yes. Would I still, if I was the manager, run with Coelho? Yes. It's 4-3 now. Jesus. Oh, boy, I can't wait for the playoffs. This is going to be fun. 116th minute. 4-3. 69th minute. This León Violette game looks like it will end 2-1. Doesn't look like much more will happen, but León will go through because all the goals they scored last week. O'Reilly got the goal for the Leafs. And now it's only a 1-goal game. Just keep it tied, or just keep the lead till they pull the goalie, then we score on them and finish it off. That's what I say. Sergachev. He's pretty good. I like Sergachev. Sergachev's a good player. Damn good player. I like watching him play, even though it's for the Lightning. He's a good player. 117th minute. Madison versus Chicago. Still 2-3. Madison looking for an equalizer. 70th minute. LA Galaxy versus LAFC is the game that'll be on Fox at 3:30 on Saturday. Part of me wants to cover it, go live for it just because. I want to see how much of a crapshoot it is. That game looks like it's going to be nuts. Alexander Georgiev was literally outperforming 2021 Darcy Kemper with a worse defense. Or on Sunday. Oh, it's on Sunday. Well, if it's on Sunday, then I will cover it. I'll wake up early just to cover it. I mean, shit, they are playing. It is Sunday. Okay. My bad. I thought it was Saturday because everything's Saturday now. But, yeah, I will cover it. I will cover it. Avalanche made a W trade. Georgiev's a freaking brick wall somehow. For some reason. How that man is so good, I don't know. How he always overperforms his metrics, I have no idea. 71st minute, Violette has a chance. Rounds the keeper. Save by Cota. And it looks like a goal kick. 2 minutes left before stoppage time down in Madison, Wisconsin. Header past the post. Violette just couldn't get that. 72nd minute. See, that's how much this over is. I'm working more on this until it's over. 118th minute. Madison looking for an equalizer. If Madison gets the equalizer, we go to a penalty shootout if that would hold. Game's had a lot of twists and turns, but ever since Chicago outscored their first, it's been Chicago fighting away. Corner here for León. Sabres season is over. What a ride for them. They had a great season. That's out, or that will go out for a Madison throw. Can they find a goal? They got a minute in stoppage time. Cross in. Header cleared. León still plays forward. Onside. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle by Violette. They're still giving it all. 30 seconds. Goal kick here for Madison. Takes it to extra or stoppage time. They're so close to having a Chicago derby in the third round of Open Cup. Which I hope Chicago House wins. That would be interesting. 79th minute or 73rd minute here. I would lose it. If we get goalied in a game 7, I would lose it. Well, it's happened before, but if it happens again. 3-2 for Madison if they'll get an equalizer. 2 minutes of stoppage time. They have 2 minutes to save their run, at least to a penalty shootout. Then they would have to have the shootout. Cross at the top of the box. Shot past the post. Oh, my word. That was so close. 1:30 to go. Ford Madison knocking at the door. They're trying to save it. Goal kick here with 1 minute to go. Just wide. They're getting it forward. They still have a chance here. They got 1:10. 1:10. 75th 74th over here, trying to get it to the 75th. Throw in here for Ford Madison. Trying to go forward in open cup. Header. Cleared away. A minute to go. Still with Madison now. They have the ball. Getting near the 18. Going wide. Nice. 30 seconds. Cross. Header. That'll be cleared. Still with Madison. On the outside of the 18. To the top of the box. Shot blocked away. That could be the move. That could be the moment. That could be the save that sends Chicago to the next round. 8 seconds throw in. Whatever the referee allows is what we have left. And that is full time. Chicago House wins. Chicago House wins. They're going to face the fire. They came back and won. They came back and scored 3 goals to win in extra time. León playing forward, looking for a goal here against Violette. Shot saved by Decius. 76th minute. We got a Chicago derby in the 3rd round of Open Cup. Playing forward. Blocked away. Come back all the way to win. What a moment. Damn right. Look and see. '77th minute. The background music is annoying. Of what? Because I know there ain't any here. 77th minute. I thought it was cool. Miami Heat's still losing. Did the Timberwolves play next against the Lakers? And then the Raptors play tomorrow against the Bulls to play the loser of the Heat versus the game. Hawks for that 8 seed. I hope the Raptors win 2 in a row. Yeah, they'll probably get swept in the first round, but it is what it is. Technically, the play-in isn't really the playoffs. What a match if Ford Madison played. They blew it. How's that what a match? They blew the damn thing. 78th minute. Florida has the worst fans. Like, overall or, like overall or... Or like Florida Panthers. What are you talking about? They gave their all. They choked, but they gave their all. Yeah, they gave their all. They still choked. 79th minute. The Violette-León game is coming up on the last 10 minutes plus stoppage time. Most Florida teams need the Lakers to win, so Braun gets in and the Wolves beat up on either the Pelicans or OKC to play Denver first round. What are your thoughts on the Nets controlling the 6th seed? Good for them. I can't believe they held on. I would agree you don't. I would say, well, Tampa Bay Buccaneers aren't half bad, but the Lightning, though. Rays don't even have any fans. Tampa Bay Bucks fans are cool. Lightning fans, though, that's out past the post corner in the 80th. Violette may win on the night, but that's about as good as they'll get. Nice. Ranger fans are great. I would agree. The New York Rangers fans are great. I like them. I don't like the Texas Rangers, and I don't like the Glasgow Rangers fans, but I like New York Rangers fans. Dolphins fans, I mean, they're a little bit annoying. But at least they didn't, act like their team was right to keep Tua in during the concussion situation. I gained a little bit of respect for Dolphins fans when they shat on their team for that, putting Tua back in during the concussion situation. Game 1 of the first round, might do game 2 as long as it's not on the 20th. Tua should have retired. I mean, you don't want to see that, but if he has to, I understand why. 81st minute. Crew fans, I like Crew fans. I think they're pretty cool. Columbus is a nice city. The old stadium, historic Crew Stadium, was nice. I haven't been to lower.com field, but it looks nice. Crew fans are cool. I like Crew fans. 81st minute. I like Crew fans. I have no problem with them. I know. Well, that makes sense. 11 in a row for the Rays. Jesus, they're actually good. Yeah. The SpongeBobs. The Cowboys fans, the SpongeBobs. We did, boys! '82nd minute. The Haiti own goal versus Canada. The Duverger own goal. There you go. Damn boys, bunch of classless SpongeBobs. No, they're playing in Dominican Republic. 82nd minute. Worst fans? Ooh. Like saying Montreal be a pot shot. They have some really passionate fans, and they shit on their owner. So it's not Montreal. Crazy enough. In MLS, Red Bulls fans. '83rd minute. Oakland A's fans. Oakland doesn't even have fans. Tampa don't count. Stupidest moment, Duverger own goal against Canada versus Haiti. Red Bulls, yeah. 83rd minute. Herman robbed, 16 seconds left. Hedman robbed. Red Bull fans, Red Bulls have fans you would never know by watching their games. Exactly. By most annoying, I still think Montreal isn't the worst. Annoying-wise, Seattle. Seattle has a lot of passion, but they're still annoying, though. León, shot, blocked away. 84th minute. Yeah, they don't. I remember how freaking empty Red Bull Arena was when they played Cincy. I was like, what the hell? I was like, what are you doing? That was just disrespectful. I mean, how? I get not showing up to a game in July if you have something better to do, but a playoff game, if you're a fan, you should be there. Cincy fans to the annoying and cocky category? Yeah, I would agree. Cincy fans have always been cocky, even when they sucked. Yeah, I would agree with that. And for some reason, they picked a fight against Nashville fans. 85th minute. Joel Campbell coming on in the 85th for Alvarado. 5 more minutes plus stoppage time here. Nice. Leafs hold on. Nice. They get the win. '85th minute. 5 more to go. Avs. I feel respects to the SKC fans. I like SKC fans. They're cool. Crew fans are a mixed bag. The majority of them are chill. It's the minority who ruin it for everyone else. I like Crew fans. I like Nashville fans. I like Crew fans. I like SKC fans. All I could say is they're cool. I could say they're cool. Kevin Cho is pretty cool, yeah. 86th minute, 2-1. Yeah, the Red Bulls lost New York 10 CFC for sure. And they probably would have lost it to Rochester too if Rochester could have still been going. I wouldn't have been surprised. Cowboys fans? Oh, all sports? Yeah, Cowboys fans suck. Yeah. I just root for Dak. So even though I have a Dak Prescott Cowboys jersey, I am not a Cowboys fan by any means. I just want Dak to do good. And if that means the Cowboys win, then so be it. 86th minute. Yeah, it could always be worse than being a Toronto fan. I guess the most depressing fan base right now is SKC. It used to be Toronto for 2 years, but now it's just SKC. Yeah, I'm glad I'm somewhat happy. I'm feeling good overall. Blue Snod, SJ fan, nice guy. Yep. Sure he's the best player for Violette. I agree. Avalanche and Oilers on now. Well, at least the LAFC game is about to come on. Should be interesting. 8:51, 87th minute. Carolina Panthers fan. No, you got something to play for. I mean, you play in the NFC South. You almost won the division. You definitely could win the division next year, too. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Saints, Carolina, and Bucks going to win the NFC South. One of them will win after winning 9 games. Now, the Falcons have no chance. Saints, Bucks, and Panthers could, though. I mean, Toronto needs a striker, and honestly, if we could get Cherie to play striker for us, I think he could do the job. And it's cheap. Give him $500K, he would come. I mean, he burned Austin. He burned León. That's all I need to see. Frankly, still better than Io, better than Kerr, better than Dio. He's better. That's all I need to see. Yeah, I was surprised, but I was happy to see it. Moore goes to Bears, lose CMC to San Fran, and play with the shit coach last year. 88th minute. Exactly. 89th minute. The Violette story, Cinderella story, and had a chance to stay that way, but in the end, León does what they're supposed to do. With that being said, 89th minute free kick here. 89th minute. Another. Let's see how much stoppage time. 1 minute to go plus stoppage time. Violette to take the free kick. Saba over the bar. Former Montreal player Steven Saba puts it over the bar. 89th minute. We've been talking about the Vanzier incident, but Vanzier is a complete and utter idiot. Scummy thing he did. Seeing Jeremy Obobase get angry, I knew that Vanzier said something. Goal. León scores. Davia cross. Shot. Nope. Cleared. Oilers have to. Oh, it was Oilers. But again, when Jeremy Obobase got angry, I was like, yeah, Vanzier said something. That's all I needed to know, because you don't see Jeremy Obobase getting angry like that. So there was definitely like open and shut. Then, of course, Vanzier admitted it on the pitch. Obobase said that. But Struber's even more off wrong because he didn't take Vanzier off. Vanzier needed to be taken off at the moment, and Struber didn't do it. So Struber deserves to have just as much heat as Vanzier does. It's a horrible situation. Sad to see. Vanzier walked away of his own volition, but they still need to do something about Struber. Now it's fast, yeah. It's pretty much mine. Drinking Red Bull. Full time. They didn't even have any stoppage time. There you go. 2-1 on the night. 6-2 on aggregate. 2-1. Esta noche, 6-2 global. León through to the semifinals. Violette put their hearts out. But in the end, I agree. León did what they had to do. They got the away goal, and it's over. With that being said, León avanzar semifinales de la Liga de Campeones de Concacaf. Big win. And we still have 10 minutes to where I really got to get ready for the next stream. Nice. With that being said, congratulations to León. Commiserations to Violette. León will be going on to face Tigres or Motagua. We'll see who moves on to fill out that semifinal on Thursday. Next, we watch LAFC versus Vancouver. A little bit of a quick change, a little bit of a setup, and we'll be on our way. Vancouver losing to LAFC 3-0. LAFC, all they got to do is score a home goal, and it is over. Pretty much. With that being said, if you like the stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you within 10 minutes for the LAFC versus Vancouver game, for the live of it, and then the watch along after within the hour. That being said, I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.